So I started doing track and field. I was running for Lagos State at a time when I started newly, and then I branched. I later got a contract to start running for Delta State. So I was doing sports, and then the first money I ever earned in sports, it was like my whole life, everything I was expecting. When I see that money, I think it was about 200,000 naira or 300,000 as of 2011. So it was like a life changer for me. I used that money to rent apartment. I started my life. Like I started living like freedom, being free. And then up to 2012, I went to eco 2012, eco 2012, and then God give blessed me with two gold. And then Delta State paid me, I think it's about 2 million naira as of 2012. They pay me 2 million naira. Then my life changed. I started planning. I'm like, okay, what do I do with this money? I know, like some people, like some of my mates, like that kind of money when they're winning, they want to buy car, they want to buy clothes, they want to buy this one, they want to enjoy their life. I'm like, oh God, what do I do? The first thing I did, remember I told you guys I love to make hair. So eventually I learned how to braid. So when I win that money in 2012, the first thing I did was to open a braiding shop. I opened a braiding shop, and then I started making hair. I have people working with me then. And then I also have the small money that I left off. I was left with like 900,000 or so. And the balance I have, I used 500,000. Okay, I think it's 450,000 to buy a land in Korodu. Then I bought a half plot of land, and then I started building, and then I started building a house. Like I can't remember how many bedroom it was, but then up till when my money was finished, I couldn't continue building the house. And then after after that one, that is like it was like there was no more competition for me to go. Like it was like my world was coming to an end. I couldn't travel. I'm sorry guys. I couldn't travel. I couldn't go to any competition. I couldn't do anything. It was like every part of my life, like everything that I've worked for, how I assume my life to be, everything was coming to an end. Everything was turning upside down. And then I said to myself in 2016, I'm like, okay, I think it's time for me to travel abroad. And then I went to American Embassy, applied for a visa. I went to the American Embassy in 2016. 16. Yeah, I was denied a visa. In 2017, I said to myself again, I have to try again because I will never give up in life. Like, I tried again in 2017. Lucky to me, I was given a visa, and then I moved to America. When I moved to America, I used to have this fantasy like I want to do sports, I want to be an athlete, I want to run, I don't want to do hair again. I fantasize my life like oh I want to do it. Then I don't know, like abroad life abroad life is not like it's not like Niger. It's not easy. Like everything literally you have to do in America, you have to be documented before you can do anything. Anything you can do here, you have to have your papers. Everything is social security. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't do nothing. I end up I end up braiding the hair that I'm like, okay, I don't want to braid again. I end up braiding the hair that I'm like, okay, I don't want to braid again. I end up braiding the hair. So I keep braiding the hair. And then Fast forward to 2019, I met this guy. It's a story for another day. And then, no, I got pregnant. I have my beautiful daughter. She's 4 years old right now. But unfortunately, she's not talking yet. But I'm believing God that she will talk, because I know God do all things. That like with God, all things are possible. Fast forward to 2021. Yeah, I think 2021. I started talking to my ex, the guy I used to date when I was in back home. Yeah, you know, life happen. Sometimes, you think people mean well for you. You don't know that, like, they don't mean well for you. So we started talking in 2021. Before you know it, my fall in love, and then he told me that, oh, he want me to come back to Nigeria. I'm like, oh, I can't come back to Nigeria. You have to come to America. So fast forward to I brought him to America, but that was the worst mistake of my life. Bringing him to America was the worst thing I did. Like, it was like from fire. Like, it was from 10 to 0. From 10 to 0. My life have never remained the same since I brought this guy to America. But thank God, after we got married, everything was hell. Okay, guys, that's a little more. That's a little I could tell you about myself. If there's something more that you want to know about myself, about my children, about my marriage, leave a comment below. And please don't forget to share my YouTube channel, likes and share and comment. God bless you.